Daily Acts is a solution-based membership organization that really revolves around one core insight, that you and every single choice you make matters.
You can't be hit over the head with the problems and be expected to show up and try to do something about it. So what are the solutions? Where are we going? What is the vision?
Without Daily Acts, I would not have been introduced to permaculture, and that was a life-changing experience for me.
You know, it's this amazing, amazing time to be alive. And literally every single day, there's a world that's being born, and there's one that's rapidly unraveling. And so which do your daily choices feed?
Good morning, and welcome to the Daily Acts Sustainability Tour.
We started Daily Acts about 6 years ago when 9/11 happened, and then my mom died tragically shortly after. The combination of personal and national crisis really pushed me to just step up and want to do something. I didn't necessarily know how or what, but I wanted to be honest and clear about the challenges we face, but also focusing on inspiration and empowered actions. And so I published the first issue of Ripple's Journal and did the first sustainability tour, and there was just this amazing charge of it resonated with people.
Well, I'd like to welcome everybody today to our Co-Housing Communities Coalesce tour.
Well, welcome to the Energy Garden, everyone.
And here's a little map of a little trail that will follow this laguna for a bit.
The sustainability tours and workshops are one of Daily Acts' core programs. A tour is where you go around to 2 to 4 locations and you get these little, say, 45-minute to 1-hour glimpse of an amazing garden or organic farm or green building to natural building to intentional communities to co-housing communities to water conservation with cities.
Because most of the urban corridor of Sonoma County gets its water from Eel River.
And a workshop is where you're building more specific skills. And so we'll do like 9 trees in a section of the fence right there. And you know, sometimes we're planting trees today. Another day we may be teaching people how to compost.
One of the main reasons I got involved in Daily Acts was my experience on a sustainability tour. It provided a vision for what I felt life could be like for myself and for everybody. A world that works for everybody with nobody left out.
So we have about 5 properties and about 11 families here. The whole thing was really designed to be totally efficient with space and heat because we didn't have a lot of money.
The sustainability tours and workshops are so great because it's not something you have to have a lot of money to do, and it's that stake in the ground right here, right now, who I am. I can do this.
This is just a garbage can, and this unit I got at Urban Farmer. It's great. You just cut a little hole, put it together like that. In my washer, this is perfect. It fills right up to the top.
I work a full-time job. I've got 2 kids. I've got a husband, which may be more than the 2 kids. But and I do volunteer as much as possible, and tours being a huge portion of what I do.
The tour provided a vision that immediately took me to action in my own life and transforming my own acts and behaviors and my own life design, which resulted in me leaving the company that I had started, selling my home, selling my car, dramatically simplifying my lifestyle.
My food consumption is completely different. I grow food, I buy local food, I share food, I borrow food.
By taking what was a lawn, or a couple patches of lawn in my garden and transforming them into a garden that feeds myself and my family and parts of my neighborhood and some of my friends. Now, instead of supporting a system that's destroying soil, that's polluting the environment, now I'm creating a socially just soil building system using as mostly rainwater.
I line dry my clothes. I have replaced all my light bulbs with fluorescent, and my energy bill has gone way down.
And really took me into an in-depth learning process, rediscovering a way of being, and at the same time really expanding what I was able to offer to others. Welcome everyone, my name is Kevin Bayuk, and I'm going to help co-facilitate this sustainability tour. We have 2 sites today, and they're a short walking distance. It's 6 blocks away. What I saw happening in Sonoma County, I wanted to replicate in the place that I was in, and I live in San Francisco.
So we have a gray water system here. All washing machines have a little pump in them, so all you have to do is connect your water to your garden. We chose to put in some reeds in a little wetland there to help polish the water a little bit.
We've really been rooted in Sonoma County and the North Bay, but since we want to create models and to be able to spread these models, we're conducting tours and workshops with partners throughout the Bay Area and then looking to help other organizations implement our model.
When you support Daily Acts, you're supporting way more than just one organization. You're supporting an organization that supports many organizations and many people doing many different things.
It's a tremendous value to all those hardworking heroes in every place to finally have a way to share all their important work.
This area right here is going to have a whole different microclimate than what's in front of the solar system or over there.
We don't bring in any fertilizer that was produced with petroleum products.
All of the redwood that you see in there came from the chicken coops.
What we have is we have amazing people who are speaking and teaching, but we have amazing people who are showing up that are doing great things in their lives. We always like to go around in the circle and you introduce your neighbor that you just met and 3 words about them.
Linda, steam-powered electricity, co-housing seeker person.
Dennis, independent, post-hippie, carpenter father.
Women's consciousness, women's awareness, women's action seeker.
You go on a tour, you become part of that community, the community of these people that are growing permaculture gardens, that are raising bees, that are making their own biodiesel. And these people may become active in many different arenas, but they're going to be active because they're being inspired and motivated by a very hope-based organization.
We're facing this amazing convergence of both personal and planetary crises where people are dealing with the weight of drowning polar bears and they're drowning in debt and starving kids and sweatshop chocolate, and everywhere you look it just seems like the world's coming undone. And so how do you even find hope and inspiration when you're looking with honest eyes and an open heart at the state of our world?
Daily Acts offers the most immediate way to begin to feel better and take action by focusing on what is in your domain, your control.
We focus on this power juxtaposition between inspiration and urgency. Stay clear, stay aware of the immense importance of this time and your choices, and use that to be empowered into action.
When you are inspired, you can move mountains. Daily Acts is a visionary organization, and you keep showing people that vision, and you keep showing those people solutions, and they're going to show up and they're going to be inspired and they're going to be powerful. That's why inspiration is important, and that's what we have to offer.